Then dip me underway. You can feel my blood flow, flow, flow. Hold me till I scream for air breathe. And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, babe.
Hello my beautiful people, and you are welcome to my channel. My name is Sibo Boys, and thank you so much for joining me yet again on my channel. I see you guys continuing to like, subscribe, and comment. The most important thing, please subscribe. Please press the subscribe button if you haven't already and you're watching this video. Please press that subscribe button right away. We are all on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and you know what, we are getting closer and closer by the day. So today we are doing the assumptions tag. I assume you guys know the assumptions tag because I mean it's the YouTube streets and it's nothing new. It's something that's always been done in the YouTube streets. So yeah, we're doing the assumptions tag today. I basically asked the question and I said people on my Instagram should just basically just write an assumption about me, and surprisingly a lot of people participated, which I wasn't expecting. So yeah, today I'm going to be saying yay or nay to that assumption, meaning that it could either be correct or you could be wrong. So yeah, let's get into this video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and share my content. Let's get it, baby. Let me get me something to drink before all of that. Okay, alrighty guys, so let's get started. So what I did is, with some of the people on my Instagram obviously know me on a personal level, so for those I just told them, you know what guys, you can just write an assumption about me when you first met me, because obviously when you don't the thing when you first meet a person and you already have preconceived ideas about them. So I basically said they must draw back to a time when they first met me and write that assumption, or they could just write an assumption about an aspect of my life they don't know very well, because you might know a person, but if you know that person from church, you only know a specific side of them, that's what I mean. So yeah, that's how this is basically structured. And over here, because I'm recording on my phone, I just wrote these down on these cue card looking things. And yeah, that's what we're going to be reading from. I'm probably going to screenshot and put the question somewhere on the screen. Hopefully I do that, because sometimes it just makes the video look nasty and I'm not trying to do that. Okay guys, let's get into it. I'm going to answer all of the questions in no particular order, and let's have some fun. Let me get a drink before we get into all of that, because some of these questions, obviously I read these questions because they were on my Instagram and there was no way I was not going to read them. I read them, and when I took them down from my phone to write them in these cards, I read them. So I already know what's in here, and yeah, it's basically all of the questions. I'm not going to chop it off in any way, but I do sometimes ramble, so I'll try I'll try my level best to not talk too much so that we don't have an extremely long video. Okay, so assumption number 1, iti awonqeni ukwenza iwashing. So to translate that into English, it basically means that you're not lazy to do your laundry. I would say that yes and no. Okay, mostly yes. Ndiyonqena ukwenza washing. I can clean because obviously I'm in that space, so that I see. But washing basket, so I don't get to see it a lot. It doesn't bother me much, so it's easy to forget it. But washing is the washing, so that assumption is incorrect. And the next one is, it says you're soft-spoken and you are a foodie. Okay, you know what? I'm not so sure about soft-spoken. Because I don't know, my voice is very projected, so I don't know if I am soft spoken. Maybe the sound of my voice is soft, but yeah, I'm just I don't know, I guess I am, I don't know, but I'm not a foodie. I used to think I am, actually, because being a big girl, it's so easy to just think that, oh, you like food and all of that. But then I realized when I started living alone that actually for me it's really not that deep. I eat food to heal the symptom of hunger, and that's all. Like, I don't even have like, oh, I'm craving this and that and that and that. Hardly ever. So I've come to realize that that's what foodies do, because I've spent a lot of time around people who are foodies who will be like, oh my god, you know, friend, when you put this ingredient together with this and that and whatever, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, sure. But like, for me, it's really not that deep. I eat food like I take pills if I have a headache, to heal the headache, and so is the case with my food, just to heal the symptom of hunger. Otherwise, it's really not that deep. Okay, let's go to the next one. You have an amazing range of expensive perfumes. My favorite thing. Okay, I would say yes. I've seen so much like more expensive perfumes, but I do think that the perfumes that I own right now are quite pricey, and there's a very good reason for that. I like to look good. I also like to smell good. It's very important for me. So I think perfume is one of the things that are like highly necessary when you are a gorgeous girl. You guys smell good. So honestly speaking, I'm willing to spend all of my money on perfume. I'm willing to spend all my money on convenience. Those two things, in fact, even clothes. Those what is happening? What is those? Those three things matter to me. Okay, sure. So yeah, I do have, that assumption is correct. I do have a wide variety of like perfumes. So this one says, not an assumption, but you're definitely a sweetheart. Love you loads. I don't know. Oh, sometimes kesana. Love you loads. Kestana Sam. I do think I am a sweetheart. So you're very correct. Love that. Love you. Let's go to the next one. But let me get me a drink. Ciao. Okay. So this one says, you're a very sensitive person, but you forgive easily. I think this is true. And the older I get, the more I'm becoming so much into my feels, if I were to put it like that. Like, I've always been very in touch with my emotions, and I think that's something I appreciate, because it allows me, I don't know, both vulnerability and like strength can coexist. And I think that when you are somebody who's like vulnerable, it's easy for you to be like very confident and very strong, because you have access to your emotions in that manner. So I do think I'm a very sensitive person, but yes, I do forgive easily. But what I do not do is to forget. I don't intend to forget, because if you do me wrong, I need to remember that, because repeated behavior then is not good. I need to remember that this is what you are capable of, and not to say that I'm gonna try to keep bringing it up, but there was a time when like I had to learn that it's important to like forgive, not necessarily forget, but you don't have to bring it up. And you're not forgetting, you don't have to bring it up every time. You just have to say that you have forgiven the person. Don't forget, because you want to be able to know that this person is capable of doing a specific thing. So yeah, I easily forget. I do forgive easily. I am quite sensitive. So yeah, let's go to the next one. When I first met you, I thought you were a lesbian. Hey! Hey! Let me drink. You know what? This is not the first time anyone has said this to me. So in my house, I think this person knows me from Musa. Musa knows me from like what's this? Varsity. In my varsity, I think I had tapped into like being a little bit of a like tomboyish in the way that I dress, and I also like had like a lot of like boys, you know, boyfriends in that sense, like my friends. I I didn't care for boys to date boys, but like I always had like male friends, and those are the people that I walked around on campus with. Even at Ray's, I spent my time around boys. So I guess it's easy to assume that I'm a lesbian. And also, I didn't dress in a like boyish way, but I just wore jeans and like tops. Not tops, but like t-shirts. That's all I wore in varsity. Basic t-shirts, jeans, ideki, and I would just have my bag. Also, in terms of like hairstyles, I think that's also another thing that could have like easily made people to think that like I am a little bit of a boy. I had an afro. So I hope this lipstick is not in our teeth. As I was saying, I had an afro, and honestly, I wore it however I liked, okay? I was in my Erykah Badu era, baby. So yeah, you could easily think that I'm a lesbian. I'm a boyish girly. I'm a boyish girly girl. If I were to put it like that, like there is a part of me that's very boyish, but I'm also a very girly girl. So I was never lesbian, maybe tomboyish. Actually, my partner once said this, but when he first met me, he thought I was a lesbian and I was a tomboy, and he changed me, whatever. I was like, but because I was never for a day a lesbian, but I was just like tomboyish. Okay, this one says you were late on the day of my interview because you were from a D appointment. What is this? Listen, this person, I know them very well. So we interviewed him. We had a channel with my friends while we were in varsity. Two of my friends who called it Creatives Lab, and he featured in one of like our episodes. We interviewed him. His name is Uchus, and he says I was late. First of all, I was like usually very late in some of the interviews because it's a Saturday, bro. During the week I'm at school. On a Saturday I'm tired, I want to sleep. So, and at that time I didn't care for boys, honestly speaking. Guys, I honestly had no time. I was just that girl who's like focused on England. So I was even a virgin in varsity, like throughout my whole entire varsity. So that's wrong. Please. Hi, Hi. What is this? This one says you're a corporate girl. Yes, baby. Corporate girlies, stand up. I definitely am a corporate girl. You are correct. And then this one says you're a straight talker. That is very true. That is very true. I believe in setting the record straight from the get-go. I believe in speaking my truth, exactly telling it like it is. But sorry, as I've grown older, I've learned to express myself in a more diplomatic way in corporate, and also outside of that in a way that it's not hurtful. I was never really like rude, and I was never like really one of those people who like will curse at you and all of that, but I think I have a sharp tongue, so when I speak my truth it can definitely hurt you. So I've learned to sort of like, massage it in, not necessarily beat around the bush or not say the truth, but just massage my way into telling you the truth. So yes, I am a straight talker. You have money. Ooh, baby, give me some money. Aibo, sana, and Saiba will nakabao. Yes, I receive all of your blessings, Lord. I see you, Jesus, trying to bless me with all of that money. I would say that I just afford basic things, like I afford myself, and that's all that matters. To have money, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this back. I'm trying to make money. So you're right, because in my future, definitely there's a lot of money in my future. You don't like visitors? You don't like visitors. You love your space so much. Hence the white furniture. OCD vibes, Sue. Do I like visitors? No, because I'm not very good at hosting people. I tend to be a very anxious person. So anything that's gonna require me to be like the star of the show, in the sense that like I'm hosting, I'm the one who's supposed to go and make you guys food and don't. I panic. I just panic. So I just would rather sit alone in silence. Okay, ban hosting, because I think I'm a very like manageable visitor, but hosting people is just pressure for me. I don't know what to do. If it's getting the new game session, I think I just want my team. So I don't like visitors in that sense. I love my space so much. Yes, that is true. I love my space. That I honestly need a lot of that all the time. And then hence the white furniture. The white furniture is generally because I think I just like white stuff. I just like the color white. So yeah, OCD vibes. I do think I'm very OCD. Yes I am. So that assumption is partly correct. Do I like it? In fact, it's correct, because I don't really like visitors. You're right. This one says very stylish and neat freak. I know that's right. So stylish, yes. If I were to describe my fashion sense, I would say that I have style, not very trendy. Sorry, I'm not very trendy. I'm not somebody who follows trends like that. But stylish, yes, because style is something that's very personal. It's you taking a piece of clothing and wearing it the best way that it encompasses you and it expresses the person that you are. So I'm very stylish, and I am a neat freak. That is very true. See, they say those we are porn. I wish sometimes we because pot. Honestly speaking, I think the older I'm growing, the more I'm starting to wish that because pot, because certain situations zifuna oba ube umuntu okwazi uphoxa ni. But I've just never been, even as a kid, I've just never been like as a kid to be like no, you know. I've zange ngikwazi mna delayed reaction to izinto. So we can say something now, and I think it's also like partly because of being anxious. We can say something now, like even if it's a joke about me, I will laugh, and then like later on, hi man, you know. So I don't think there was a problem because of that. If maybe attending, maybe but unfortunately I wish it was. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You are happy, content. You do not like. Oh my god, I love this one so much. Yes, that is true. I am very happy. I'm very happy. I've been happy for the longest time. I don't know, but I'm very content, and I think that is because I'm really in a space where, regardless of like isn't that happen, you know, hiccups here and there, but I still like do maintain like a stable emotional state. I'm very content and I'm very happy. That is true. You do not lack. I love that so much, and I receive. I do not lack anything. I have everything I need. Thank you so much for that. I love that. You're a mean girl. Because I actually know her. It's Tamika. I saved this girl's life. What does she mean? I'm a mean girl. Yeah, I try it. I'm not a mean girl. It's just not in me way too. I'm just one of those. I mind my business. I know how to mind my business, and I don't think Dingagwa's mean because I wouldn't know enough to be able to be me. Not a mean girl. You don't respond to brand collaboration DMs. Okay, so I think that is true because I do get scared of being scammed sometimes, especially when it's looking a bit scammerish. So I do probably like sometimes look at at the DM and then go look at the page. If the page is giving scammerish vibes, I will not respond. But I generally do respond to brand collaboration DMs. And I actually did respond to her, by the way, and I told her, hey, I didn't, I thought it was a scam. You are good, queen. Queen Doni. You are good. We what? Hi. Let me take a sip, child. You are good, good WOT. Inonile. And yes, no. But because I'm generally a person who's good at a lot of things, I think I am good at that. I know for sure. Nobody think I hasn't. I'm very good at that. And I know somebody who can confirm they're good at that. Not because good, but because I'm good at a lot of things. So yeah. You're right. Okay, going to the last one. She thinks she knows everything. And but in brackets, well, you are smart, but I was just being negative. I do think that people could easily put me in the bracket of Miss Know-It-All, because I do come across as that, which I don't really know what it means. But like she says, she thinks I'm a smart person. She was just being negative. I do generally know a lot of things. I am smart, but I don't know everything. I'm always open to being teachable, and that's why I continue to study, and that's why I listen to people and all of that. But yeah, that is true. I am a smart person. I know a lot of stuff, and I'm good at a lot of stuff. So yeah. Actually, that ended off so nicely. I'm glad that was the last question that I answered. But Tana is spicy. I'm not complaining at all. I like that. That was fun. That was really nice. But yeah, guys, I guess we have come to the end of the assumptions tag. Thank you so much, guys. Honestly, thank you so much for continuing to participate in some of these things that I always bug you to do on Instagram. Please continue, like and subscribe. And yeah, we're still on the road to 1K. This video will be coming up on a Monday at 12 p.m. As you already know, consistency is key. Consistency in doing it to up. So yeah. Also, if my voice sounded weird throughout, I'm sorry, guys. I just recovered from a really bad flu. My nephew had come to visit me, and he had a flu, so Ansulin. But anyway, I digress. Thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for continuing to do the things that make the pots to be done, the things that make the lights go on. Enkosi kakhulu, ndiyanithanda. Yeah. Happy Monday.